I love my mom. From probably the very first look, I have loved her fiercely and deeply. When I was 8, my parents got divorced. The courts ruled in his favor, so I only got to see my mom every other weekend. And I loved the crap out of her. I loved how strong she was. How when she would pick us up for the weekend, it was like no time had passed and we were just going to have the best fun we could have in those 48 hours. The years took their toll. She couldn't be as strong as she was anymore. She started leaning on alcohol. And now I can't even recognize her. I still love her, but I don't love the person she's become. And I've tried to tell her, my sisters have tried to tell her. My final straw was, I was going through a divorce, and so I was living with my mom and stepdad. And I just gotten off work, got to my room, and she came to my room, and she just starts going off about how she's done this, that, and the other for me. I took care of you. You remember those years you lived with me, and I took care of you? Mom, that was high school. You're talking about when you had to take care of somebody under the age of 18? And now you're guilt tripping me with it because you had to do that? And when I was 15, I thought I had already lived a long and hard life, and I didn't want to do it anymore, so I tried to do something about it, and it didn't work. Mom didn't do anything about it. Well, I didn't see anybody. I didn't counseling or anything like that. Like, it just grow some balls and move on, you know. So, she held that against me. She said, I wish you would have just committed that correctly. And then told me to get the F out of her house. Since I am a grown woman, and I'm having a grown woman talk to me like this, I decided I was done. I was raised to always be the bigger person in any situation with my mother or my adopted father. Always be the bigger person, Chloe. You know you're better than this. Be the bigger person. And at first I thought that was people pleasing. I thought that meant that I had to suffer so that they were in the right. I'm a grown-ass woman. And my be the bigger person is getting out of that situation, that relationship. Because I can't be in a relationship with someone who guilt trips me for taking care of me as a child, and then tells me that my attempt at 15 should have been permanent. This is my mother, the one that I loved deeply and fiercely for forever, said this to me. But yeah, I'm the bad person. I'm the one in the wrong. I didn't even get invited to Christmas this past year because it would have been awkward if you were there. It wasn't awkward when my sisters and stepsisters are there and I'm not. What did you tell them? Are they just okay with what happened that night? I don't know. I can't speak for any of them because I wasn't there. I wasn't at Christmas, so I don't know what went down or what was said. But yeah, they came up to my work. My mom and stepdad came up to my work after their little Christmas get-together and told me that it was awkward. It would have been awkward if I was there. But we love you. You know, we need to get together and we need to sit down and talk this out. It's February 27th. You think I've gotten a phone call, a text, anything? But I still love my mom.